The crash killed 14 people.
And NTSB crews are still on the ground investigating, and crews continue to clean up the disaster left behind. Meanwhile, the mayor says he expects the city will get reimbursed for the cost of the damage and cleanup. And efforts are growing to help the victims. Scan the QR code at the bottom right of your screen for more information on donating.
We have team coverage for you again tonight. We start with Madison Elliott, who spoke to city leaders about where the crash response stands. She joins us now live from Grade Lane. Madison?
Well, the barricade remains up here along Grade Lane and Crittenden Drive, but leaders we spoke to today say that progress is being made on getting the site cleaned up.
Tuesday marks 1 week since an MD-11 UPS cargo plane crashed, killing 14 people and injuring multiple others.
This is it's unprecedented. It is a disaster.
The crash happened in District 13, overseen by Councilman Dan Syme Jr. Since last Tuesday, he's been taking calls from residents over concerns while working with businesses in the area impacted by the crash.
We've been basically a conduit to between the business owners on Grade Lane and Knopp Avenue to NTSB and our safety director.
During a press conference, Mayor Craig Greenberg discussed mid-year budget updates. We asked if any money is being reallocated to the UPS disaster response for things such as replacing firefighter gear contaminated by the crash scene. Greenberg said no, because he expects the city will get fully reimbursed.
We're still sorting through ultimately who is going to provide that reimbursement, so I don't want to get ahead of that. But we're working with all parties involved right now, and that will take a little while to work out. But we expect to be fully reimbursed for those expenses and the damage that we incurred.
Some businesses were able to get back to their buildings on Saturday, and Syme says they will continue to keep everyone informed.
We don't want any ambiguity, and we don't want any more panic. But I do want them to know that we're working for them.
I also asked Mayor Greenberg if anyone from UPS headquarters has been here since the crash last week. He told me that executives both based here and elsewhere have met with Mayor Greenberg, and he expects more to come as well. We reached out to UPS for more on that. Reporting live, Madison Elliott, WLKY News.
Thanks, Madison. And crews are still working today to clean up the crash site, but it may surprise you how far remnants of the disaster have actually spread.
MSD crews are working 5 miles south of the crash site, where reports of oil and debris were found in Pond Creek. That's where we find our Addie Miners. She joins us now live to explain what those crews are doing. Addie?
That's right, Rick, and it's actually a really interesting process. And that process, officials say, helped save more than 30,000 gallons of oil from getting into the city's groundwater. Now, here at Pond Creek earlier today and right now, we've seen crews throwing out what looked like pieces of paper, but they're actually more like a sponge called a sorbent. They help soak up all the oil sitting on top of the water. We've also seen these barrier-like walls, which are called booms. They act as a wall to the oil and soak it up as it flows downstream. They have those booms deployed down the southern and northern ditches, as well as here at Pond Creek. Now, MSD says they began the cleanup process just 90 minutes after the crash happened, which helped prevent the situation from being much worse. But still, they say the process is going to take some time.
That advisory, although precautionary, is still in effect. And we are still asking people to avoid contact with waterways, especially along Pond Creek, the northern ditch, and southern ditch. However, there is no impact to the drinking water in those areas.
Now, MSD has been out here monitoring, they say, constantly. They've been keeping an eye on this water, and they don't yet have a timeline right now for how long that advisory is going to be in effect for the northern and southern ditches, as well as here at Pond Creek. So they say it's important that you, your kids, and your pets stay out of this water, any of those waterways, for the foreseeable future until they tell you that it's okay. Live from South Louisville, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.
Thank you, Addie. An aviation attorney says the aftermath of the UPS plane crash will have many moving parts. The Florida-based attorney says findings from the federal investigation into what happened could take months, and other aspects could take years, including litigation involving victims, families to heal, and local businesses to rebuild.
Folks need to start, and communities need to start figuring out how to rebuild here. And so there are, their own insurers to deal with too. businesses with their property insurance or business interruption or other things to get back to see what they can do to get back in business, and families, putting together their lives as well.
Coming up tonight at 6, what he also says about complaints about the lack of presence from UPS leadership. Many of you are wondering what you can do to help the victims. We have an article explaining how on the homepage of WLKY.com and the WLKY app. Just use your phone to scan the QR code on the bottom right of the screen. We have links to donate to the Team Kentucky Emergency Relief Fund, which will help those affected, including paying for funerals. We also have a list of verified GoFundMe fundraisers created by family and friends of the victims. You can also find the latest information on the investigation and recovery efforts on our website.
Well, today